Well, hello everybody. Happy Tuesday to my dragon family. Araya Onra coming to you live here today. It's another Tuesday. The time is flying. It's November 1st, 11/1/2022. Oh my goodness, that just hit me. We have a 1/11/111/222 day today. Wow, no wonder the winds are blowing. The winds have changed. There's a big shift happening for us here in Reno with finally moving into some cooler towards winter weather. And I was feeling, what's interesting, I had a session yesterday I want to share some insights that came in from, because I always get hits from different of my dragon clientele. And it's really how most of the information unfolds, and I get inklings and then follow those little threads and how they get pulled and weaved together. It's part of the beautiful journey that we're on. So hello to everybody. We do have some new people in the group. My name is Araya. I am your dragon lady. I am your guide here to work with the dragons. And one of the things that I have done in the last year, so it's been out, let's see, it was a year in August already that we've had this beautiful deck, the Divining with the Dragons Oracle deck. There's the booklet. That's what the box cover looks like. And this is something that I haven't come on to regularly to actually draw a card. And because I didn't have specific questions today, I thought, you know, this is a great way to just sit and feel and read the energy today. I know that what's going on with my group sphere. So I've got the Quantum Flight program. We are hitting the midpoint already. We're in week 4 this week. So I was very attuned this morning to the Citrine dragon coming in for those guys, and feeling the presence of the Middle Earth and Deep Earth dragons. But I wanted to go and feel what is going on collectively. What is our dragon family here? So this is a card that I'm drawing. Hi, Ingor. I am drawing this for everyone that will be both on this now, so love the crowd that's building, and for the replay. So whoever's going to be part of this group sphere, and you can feel the potency of group spheres. They are exponential in nature. One of the things you'll notice if you are ever part of my client base through sessions, or particularly through the programs, is that when you're in a group sphere with me, because I'm touched into multiple group spheres with my dragon family, that there's energies within those that advance and shift your sphere as well, and you'll feel different things going on. So this larger sphere, I feel like is... So what I'm being shown right now, interestingly, is the message that I had is about communal harmonic. That the sharing that I want to have about us moving into the quantum field, into 5D, it's about a communal harmonic. And the animal kingdom has been showing me stuff in the last several weeks. Started with the lions, and I shared my journey with that last week or the week before. But how they're tying it in here with this communal harmonic, this is part of moving into that. And so there is an energy bandwidth that is holding all of us that are within this For the Love of Dragons family, and any that get shared this video and watch it on the replay, because they get brought in to that. So this is part of developing and expanding that communal harmonic to anchor into, to feel that what comes from the true communal harmonic in the quantum field is a ability to be transparent, an ability to actually live fully who you be, aligned into the transparency of what that looks like, without fear, without guilt, without shame, without any weird emotions blocking you from just being you. And as we allow that transparency to build in this community, in this communal harmonic of however, we've got like over 2,000 members now, and how we have at least several hundred watch each video, that is a powerful dynamic to be putting a frequency bandwidth into the world just by sharing this information, just by holding the frequency of what gets discussed today. So holding this energy, this is the message for us as a community to start moving towards that dynamic and really calling forth the collective on larger and larger group spheres to become that new earth quantum field, to become the collective that's moving into the 5th dimensional gateways, and how we expand our energies to be inclusive of that, to be not just inclusive as in I'm willing to embrace you, but I'm willing to embrace you as you be, as I be. And that old saying with namaste of bowing and honoring the highest being within another as you honor that within yourself really is coming into practice now of how do I be fully transparent, and that allows me to sit without judgment, so to move into true unconditionality. And I think that's one of the things that the dragons really bring home for us, is the ability to remember our unconditional love, our true divine state that is transparent, so unconditionally loving of ourselves that we're able to actually be that and receive that and accept everybody where they're at with that unconditionality. So let's see what the dragons, who wants to speak to us specifically with that. And as I've said many times, a lot of people like to shuffle and wait for a card to fall out. I actually, because I'm so attuned to energy, like to feel the deck and where the card is talking and where it wants me to split it. It's on that half. So narrowing it down, it's way over here to the left. Ooh, and I'm feeling it break open. Oh my goodness, this is interesting. Black dragon. Wow. Power, shadow, and secrets. Now, here we are talking about transparency and this dynamic in our group sphere. I love that the black dragon just showed up today. Look at, if you've never seen the black dragon card, he is powerful and intimidating. I have him enlarged on my wall here, as I have many. I've got over like half the deck on canvases on my wall. But he's that power that looks through you. And I love that he's actually showing us a level of transparency that we need to be able to move into, both within ourselves and with everyone else. The shadow, the secrets, the power that's held within that. And as we move into real transparency, we think of my light shining, my brilliance, my ability to have my huge heart chakra open, and wow, that just seems so opposite of what you'd expect, right? And this is, I love how the dragons work. They're saying this is actually one of the biggest gateways to embrace as we move into true transparency with ourselves and with everyone else. The power, the shadow, and the secrets. What are you holding back from yourself? What are you holding back from everybody else to be able to see? What are you holding back from putting into the cauldron or the kettle or the communal sphere that holds all of us in that process? And when we're willing to see and feel our own secrets, we're going to have that ability to be transparent and embrace everybody else's secrets, because we've all got these pieces that are trying to come to the light of day. And we cannot move into our crystalline activated form until we actually fully embrace both the black and the white. It's so easy to embrace the light. So easy. Here's our white dragon. So easy to embrace the white. And what happens when the black and the white dance together? That's when we can actually move into our dance of union within, our merge state, and be activated into our crystal. And crystalline is literally, it's a doorway we go through. It's the central core of the planet. It's that zone that activates us through the channels into the 0 point doorway. And from there we can move into diamond and higher states as we wish. But if we can't embrace our black dragon piece, if the black dragon is showing up, and it may be in different octaves for you, maybe the obsidian dragon is showing up for you. It's a little bit higher octave, a little bit like get a level more of clarity, a little moving that deep blackness, that deep shadow into full transparency through the obsidian that you can see through. And taking that into merge state. What does that key hold for us? That the black dragon here is presenting as a gift to our entire dragon family right now. I love this. There is so often we look at the black dragon and feel this, almost like Tiamat, this impending presence that can make us shake in our boots, that can feel like it's just scanning you tip to toe and looking straight through you. And he's like, in my eyes, I'm reflecting back to you. I'm embracing and standing here to show you how you do this. I don't turn away. I see you're deep, you're dark, you're ugly, I see your secrets. I see that which you don't even want to see. And I'm willing to hold it up for you and not leave. I'm standing here holding my wings around you because I love you that much. Can you feel that transmission coming through? There's a full transference happening from the black dragon right now. I can feel it. Literally these wings, massive. He's in his most massive size, embracing the entire group sphere of this For the Love of Dragons family and who they all share it with. It's their tight family. And the deep message within that, because a lot of times we look at, oh, I drew the black dragon, it must mean I have some shadow work to go look at. I need to go in and do some deep dredging, some stuff. And he's saying, I want to show you the lighter side. I want to show you the lightness in the dark that is the ability to embrace and be held and be seen. And I'm not running away from you. I see straight through you, and I still embrace you. And that's the piece that I want you to take from the black dragon today and let him come into your sphere, him, her. Oftentimes he shows the masculine side because that's the most intimidating. And maybe you need to call in the female black dragon and feel both halves present and how they embrace differently. And he's saying right now to me over my right shoulder, I have the male is sitting over my right shoulder and saying, but it's my embrace that is going to trigger you the most. It's always easier to feel a female embrace. The divine feminine is that embracing energy. But when you can have the divine masculine through shadow actually look at you and hold you, it's almost like being able to say you've arrived. Because it is so much more intense energetically, and we are not used to being embraced by the masculine. The masculine has been skewed in our patriarchal, out of balance 3D system, so that's all we've known of masculine energy. For the true divine masculines coming in, it has the white part, it has that beautiful white masculine, but it also has the dark masculine. And this is the one that most often, when we're very close to our merge point, which I know we're at the precipice, that crystalline activation point is right where there. And so many of you are like ready to receive this piece. So if you had 4 pieces to the pie and 3 of them were like, all right, you got those in the bank. You've done that work. He's saying, I'm the one. I'm the one that you're holding back from. I'm the one that you withdraw from. I'm the one that wants to sit and hold you and let you actually feel what a true divine masculine embrace from the shadow feels like. Because I will never abandon you. I am at your back, I am at your front, and I'm holding that embrace around you. Come visit with me. So I encourage you, super excited about that message. That was really powerful to feel that presence and know. And I love it because it ties in with the whole aspect of communal harmonic that was coming in yesterday and last week from the animal kingdom for me to share. And so how do we transition that message? Here we are talking about transparency. How do we move into the communal harmonic? And here's the animal kingdom on the other side. And we might put them on like the light side because they're part of the light warriors. The message that I shared, that if you go back and listen to from my journey with the lions, it was October 25th, I think, was the actual live. It was that Tuesday. To be in flow, to literally be outside of time. How do we move out of that? To watch and pay attention to what the lions and all the animal kingdom is showing us, that everything comes and we are heart inspired in this moment. And maybe their journey is quite simple in, I feel like eating now. I feel like smelling these flowers now. I feel like laying down now. I feel like laying in that tree now. I feel like getting some water now. All of these very basics, but there's play involved. There's camaraderie and sharing involved. They have a big community, and all the animals do. And what I got yesterday was working with a woman who's an animal communicator, that gift is waiting to wake up, and realizing that the gift of animal communication is something that the animals are starting to bring more mainstream now in a willingness to communicate with us, because they're trying to hold that communal dynamic for us to access in a greater way. That not just are the lions showing us, like, this is how you be outside of time-space continuum. You want to move out of 3D? Come and align to us and let us share our messages with you. And not everyone's meant to be an animal communicator, but there are those that have that gift. And what they're doing is anchoring that deeper level of connection into our collective so that we start picking up all of these pieces of what the animals are trying to show us of how to live. They're already in a fifth dimensional quantum field. The animals are already there. And we need to follow suit and allow that to really speak to us. And I've had bits and pieces for some time now, but even this was a huge tie-in for me yesterday of how they're using animal communication as a new means, as a new gift for us. We're advancing our telepathy, our clairvoyance, our psychic mediumship abilities to actually be in communication with the animals. And there's more and more people being trained and called to that. And so I see this dynamic to and fro, or give and take energetically, that is coming from that kingdom, because they are holding a big space for us. They're already in the new earth, and they're saying, come join us. We're here. It's ready. Like, all you got to do is be in flow with us. Can you see it? Can you feel it? We want to start sharing those secrets with you. And those are going to come from those animal communicators. And what a beautiful tie-in that this Black Dragon message has to bring that all together. So, interestingly, coming on with no specific heart task or subject in mind other than this piece from the animal communicators. And look at this great message we had that ties it all together from the Black Dragon. So I encourage you to go call the Black Dragon in. If you have the book and the CD, you can use that track behind you to take you into deep space meditation. You can read the communications of, all right, what's the mantra? What's the stone? Get some carborundum. Get a piece of obsidian if you want to like try and call in the higher octave of the obsidian dragon. But go and use those tools in the book as descriptors to take you into that state if you need that assistance. And you don't need to worry about, oh, I haven't done all the elementals yet. It's okay. The Black Dragon's here and speaking to you. Follow your gut, follow what's coming, and stay in that flow, because that's going to take you where you need to go. All right, so wishing my beautiful family a great week. As I said in the description, be aware, all of these canvases, everything that's in stock right now, I can't get more because of all the craziness and prices and shipping and everything that's gone nuts in the world. But what I have in stock is now buy one, get one half off on both 11x14 and 16x20 canvases. So if some of these that are behind me every week have been calling you, go and see what's available, or send me an email. I can let you know what I have as far as sizes and which ones I have that are ready to go out to you today. They're great gifts for the holidays coming up if you have dragon lovers in your family. And those ornaments that are also on sale, 20% off. And the cell phone holders, I've only got like 2 left, I think, of almost all of them. So if you've been wanting some, get your order in quick, because I'm not restocking when they're gone. I can't even get most of them anymore from my supplier. So allowing that to be like your little trigger, make sure that you get them in time now that it's moving into November and we're thinking ahead of, at least in the States here, Thanksgiving, followed by Christmas. It's less than 2 months away. And with shipping and everything else, like, make sure that you have those on their way if they've been calling your heart, because I've got them there and they're on sale. And that one is Dragon 20, I think, for the code on the layer. So dragonwithin.com/layer, LAIR. I look forward to seeing you guys next week. If you have questions, send them in, because I love dealing with them. And when you don't, I get to talk about subjects that I bring up and have on my heart, which is always fun too. Huge hug to you guys, big dragon hugs. If you imagine that coming in, embracing you, and you feel that roar of the dragon coming up from the chest right into your ear, you'll feel what a dragon hug really feels like. All right, bye for now, everybody. Much love to you.